access and UG 1 before we go to UG 3 and UG 4. Now I would like to invite Sharmeen to share the rest of the issues.
Hello, good evening everyone. I'm Sharmeen. Now I'm going to talk about our angels, how they came in our life. So I will have talk about like all the issues and everything. Then we had our advisors where we can go, cry, talk, and like express everything what we have to say. So I was very fortunate. I found my advisor, Professor Saramin. She was not only my academic advisor, she was my personal, professional, academic, everything. Several times, not only talking about the courses and all these things, so lots of things happening. So not only me, most of us, we had, like almost all of us, we had our advisors and they supported us till today. Even after our like graduation also, we are going to have their support, right? And the recommendation letters especially. So then we had another opportunity, writing center. So they, like the AOW authorities, they really wanted us to become independent writers. Many of us, especially me, I had a lot of problem with writing. In my Access Academy till UG2, I went to different like friends, classmates, especially them, each and every time for writing a single paragraph also. I know how much it was suffering for me. I want to say, but I cannot write. So I don't know it is with everyone or not, but it was with some of us. But many of us, we really wanted to become like writers. Now we can use writing center, and that time we had that opportunity. So what is the consequence? So now we have did our senior thesis, right? A lot of us, and we have like internships, other like independent courses. So we are almost like independent writer now. And then in UG4 we had I'm sorry, in our UG2 we had more internship opportunities because of Miss Fabian. So it was a flow actually, like a lot of internships there, like which one to choose. We actually maybe applied 10, like 15, and many of us we got at least one, right? So I want to share my like specific example. So we have to actually compete with our UG4 sister, like UG4, UG3, like UG2, all of them. So in 2012, I remember that we had an internship in India, one of the law firm. So the third largest law firm in the world, which is called Clifford Chance. So 3 of the senior sisters and me, we went. The important thing is that is law firm, but we were from environmental science, Asian studies, PP. There is no law student. And when we went there, they, like in our orientation session, they were saying, okay, so all of you know this law and these things, all of, and they asked, okay, so which year, like, did you finish your MBA? I said, I'm UG2. And they said, what, UG2? That means I'm like a second year. And they were like UG3 and all these things. And they were like thinking, how can we work there? But we worked there for 2 months and they offered 2 of us like full-time jobs. So you can appreciate us, right? We did a good job. And another example, like specific example, like in 2012 also, from whole Bangladesh, 5 of us, we went to USA and I was like representing AOW, and we had like $10,000 fundraising program. So one organization will get, and AOW got, but I was new. So it was like I am giving this specific example to show that how we were effective that time also in our UG2, because from Access to UG2, our professors, our friends actually inspired us a lot. We had resources. We actually tried to utilize. That's why maybe we got those opportunities and we could utilize. So these are the things, and especially the points community development. So what does it mean? Many of us, we have actually dream and also maybe like intention to work for our own community, right? So like when we came here, they, like our AOW authority, our professors, they also said more and more, you have to contribute to your community. They did a lot of things for you. So till like UG2, we actually understood by participating in different extracurricular activities and participating in different clubs that actually we have to work. So many of us, even in UG2, we have taken some initiatives how to develop our community, maybe public health related, maybe science related, environment related, Asian studies related, all those things. So these are the things we actually started that time, and till today we are actually doing, and we hope that in future we will be doing the same thing. Thank you.
loud enough, like the loudspeaker. So good evening everyone. I hope you are enjoying our journeys, the milestones. So now after having UG2, sophomore, the first year access, now let's move to the junior year, being little senior, having the feeling, oh, need to little improve the GPA, thinking about what is the CGPA currently, need to little bit serious to our major studies. Okay, done now, UG2 falling down GPA, now let's lift up. No. So because the thinking coming from the professor, are you planning for your grad school? Okay, what do you want to measure work in future? NGO, or do you want some research or having some projects in your community? So in UG3 we really think about our major field. So being actually my major I would like to talk about is environmental science, because I'm really drawn to environmental science. So this in transition and choosing environmental areas, because the environmental, the science is actually the diverse area, our EPC of course, biological science, public health science, computer science. So with the limited resource in AUW, the science laboratories and those stuff, still we try to learn a lot from our faculties, having 3-4 hours labs in the perhaps every week, and actually it is every week. So even with the support of our faculty, our advisors, to choose our major specific field of interest, so that we will be thinking about our future, starting thinking about our career, and become more career oriented in our field. And I would like to explore, because though we have limited resources in science, still our faculty try to make the resource out of best, doing it. And basically I would like to talk about my ES trips. We had a lot of trips because we should be doing this. Of course we acknowledge our gratitude to our faculty and of course the AUW Foundation. Though we needed to learn in extensive laboratories, we need GIS, we need we need this field, we need environmental microbiology, we need to learn how to remediate microbially in the very much waste management thing. Well, still we know how to do theoretically, we will be doing it practical for sure. So to understand from the practical field, we have designed, our faculty designed for us the field trips in various places. For example, to understand pharmacology field trip is thinking about different habitats. For example, moringa, how is degraded? It is degraded. How is going on Cornful estuary? There, we know that, we would. So, and let's think about now the saline water life in St. Martin, Cox's Bazar, Shimali Island. So different habitats, how they have survived in different species in different types of environment, with several temperature variation, with several pollution variation. So still we have learned, we had the opportunity to learn from our faculty, go to the field, see, observing, testing the soil, testing water quality, having known the turbidity of water. Still we have learned many things, so that we can really limit it into our words, explain to you if you don't look at our research papers. So this is our so that is what I would like to suggest. Though science have little limited resource, still we can make out of many things. We have designed many summer projects with the science technology. That's what we would like to propose to our foundation, that please take care of science. We need science, of course. The science students, there is necessity of science leaders in the real world. So thinking about the climate change, thinking about the pollution, we will be working very collaboratively. To think about the public health, we are thinking about the environment, so to say collaboratively, so that we can collaborate all of us to save with the medicine, of course.
Also need politics.
Yes, yes,
that's the most important
regulation, so that we can collaborate in one facet of our lives. I would like to talk more about it, and I will leave the floor for Shivanta.
Thank you, Maria. So, okay, UG3, we are juniors, but what's next? we are going to be seniors and we have to think about graduate schools, applying to masters or wherever. So we had some of our faculties, they took the initiative in terms of like having GRE classes for us. So like we met every week for 2 hours to practice math with Professor Rubaiyat with the help and then like we had a GRE English workshop with Professor Molla and Professor Talat. Okay, we had only classes and workshops. Not only that, most of our friends have done GRE, IELTS and TOEFLs and they scored really high, right? So this is how I'm going to talk what we have been introduced in our UG3 lives. The next thing is when we were in UG3, we were introduced to exchange program. So where 3 of our friends one went to US and other 2 went to France. Okay, we are Asians, we are here. Suddenly we went to US and France. What's there? Like cultural shock and all those stuff. But then what happened? They had our UG1, UG2 professors there who were helping them, guiding them, and also like giving advice and also like making them interact and like learning the culture. So they really helped them in terms of being familiar to that new culture. Okay, doing major and then okay, we are going to graduate. We will have only 3 or 4 more semesters and we are going to graduate. Are we going to finish with our courses? Oh my God, I had too many courses lagging behind and I have to do 5 courses. And then when I was struggling with that with my advisors, AW introduced minor curriculum. I badly wanted to do minor in public health, but how will I manage it? Yes, I am graduating with the minor in public health. I have managed it with my basketball. So from our batch, we have started a basketball team called Pacemakers. So we were together till UG3, like we were having our family bonding. Also like we were representing AUW. But then what happened? We had too many juniors, they were so enthusiastic about basketball. We also want to represent AUW. Why can't we in there? Like so there was lots of conflict. So what AUW did, they said, okay, let's have trials. And let us select the team members. So we were selected into university and university teams. So it was really heartbreaking though. Like as a pacemakers, we had a really family bonding, and then we were about divided into 2 different teams. I was in the university team with half of the pacemakers, and the other half were there, and we always played against each other. But it was good, right? Where are the pacemakers? And of course we had a fantastic director. He came to AEW and then he directed a drama, A Midsummer's Night's Dream. So I never thought I would be acting in such a big drama. I'm one of the person really, okay, let me stay backside. I'm not going to speak in front of people, let me stay back. But then I went there and it was like so wonderful. Like he was one of the person who will be scolding you for whatever you do, but like he was really friendly, and then I learned a lot about theatre. As I'm majoring in biological science, I had no idea about literature or anything. But then I learned like how to act. Like he would teach you how you should do this, how you should do that. I was like, okay, don't scold me now, let me act. Yeah, we are juniors and we had our seniors and they are going to leave. So what we did, we planned them too many farewell parties as a country. And also as a whole juniors, we planned them too many farewell parties. And also that's the first ever graduation for us, right? Most of us, it's the first graduation. It was the first graduation, right? Yes. It was like, oh my God, something's for. There is a function at AUW. Like maybe it's like a wedding to our elder sisters who are going to leave us from here. So like we were so excited, and we volunteered as ushers and helped the wonderful organizing committee of graduation. So that is another. And now I would like to call Shiri to talk about our UG4.
Thank you, Shubhata. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So, what do you think when you are in senior year? What's the first thought that came to your mind?
We need
Let me not be the trees. You are done with your exam. So, what's the first thought came to your mind? I want one answer. Come on, guys.
UG3. UG3. UG3.
I'm waiting for an answer. Yeah, I'm looking at you. What's your answer?
Who are the boss?
Yes, that's the feeling everyone has. Yes, we are all the seniors. We are the senior of this university. So, yeah, that was the feeling for everyone. And then, to show that we are the senior batch and to show that we are a big group now, we have come to the name. All of you know that we are graduates. And I think most of us are here in this photo. So, even though the name is so simple, we had lots of meetings, survey, agreements, and so many other stuff just to fix this name, which can show our skills and our attitude, behavior, characteristics, education, qualification, everything. So I think we found the perfect one for us. After all the excitement that we are the boss, now comes the senior kids.
Yeah.
So many of us started thinking about senior in third year, but mostly we start working in a fourth year. Even though there are lots of photos for this kind of other events, I couldn't find a photo which can describe the senior So that's why it's a time period. So you have the experience to know. I'm not just telling you guys, this is a wonderful process, you have to go through it. Yes, you will find a different person, and of course you will be very proud of yourself once you see your in a set, which looks like a book. Yeah, so it's not all about senior thesis, okay? There are lots of other things in senior year. So one of the greatest things in senior year that we had. Even though I think this year it was initiated and hopefully it will be continued throughout the upcoming years. So we had different trips for science and mathematics, PP and economics, and Asian studies to different places. So on that day we had a wonderful opportunity to be together with our friends and faculties and interact with each other, be friends with each other. It was so amazing. It's alright. So the day was so amazing. And every one of us wished that we could do it some more time, again. But unfortunately, we weren't able to. But I want to tell all the juniors to look forward to this day. This is a wonderful day, and I hope that AW will continue doing this. So you can look forward to any day in your senior year. And then, as you have already told us, we have to start thinking about what we are going to do next after graduation. And when you are in senior year, whenever you want to, we are going to talk to a professor, a senior, someone who has been through this process. The first question is, what are you going to do next?
Yes.
And then they start suggesting you, okay, if you want to do everything smoothly, you have to plan ahead, you have to start now. And most of us think, oh no, I'm just busy with studying. Let's think about it later. I have lots of time. Most of us just ignore it that way. But gradually, with lots of inspiration, encouragement and pushes, we start doing it. We start the process, we do the test and everything. And we have wonderful faculty and writing center and many other resources who are helping us in those processes, CDC. So whatever you do, graduate skill application or job application, there are lots of resources that you can utilize. And I just put this photo here because this is one of the seminars that was organized by the Higher Study Abroad Club from AW. And it was a wonderful opportunity for AW students and outside students to know about the graduate skill application process to start with. So you can look forward to the club also if you need any help. And then another big event happened at AW for the first time.
Yes.
So the first national conference on natural science and technology was and this was a very wonderful opportunity for us, even though we are not working alone. But we have been involved with the organizing committee throughout the event, along with some juniors and faculty members. But this was, I think, a huge opportunity for practicing our leadership skills, time management skills, and organization skills. So I think this was a very perfect element to add up to our learning, since AW's mission is to create ethical leaders and efficient human beings. So I think we need this kind of conference. And sorry, there is a technological problem, but I just wanted to show the organizing committee for the conference. So lots of serious talks, but that's not our senior year. Since this is the last year, we did lots of fun activities also, which I'm sure is going to share with you.
Before going to fun, I picked up a point there. So she said there is no perfect picture for senior thesis. I'll tell you the symptoms of senior thesis, okay? That's it. Infinite amount of coffee consuming and hot, messy room and table. Yes, because we have more time to do the hair. Those are the symptoms. And I think there is one more very important thing we are missing. We were not just an ordinary batch, all right? So from academy, there was a lot of chaos because the administration changed and everything. We did something very rebellious. We had a hunger fight.
Yes.
We did a hunger strike, and we get into trouble. But the best part is, that was a big trouble because we were so to do that. And then we had another strike again, and again we were actively participated in that. Good, I'm at home, so I wasn't there. But then we were reading news and everything, like no one face our home, these people are in trouble. But we all are here. We pulled it through, and we were all together. So we had so much fun in UG4. So starting that's Facebook. We started with a 100-day celebration. First, we activity painting, and the board that we will keep counting days just to remind ourselves, hey, you have to go. That we had, and we also had the band. So what I'm going to say is that I just want to compare this with the Access Life, the UG1 Life, how we evolved. If you see the pictures before, most of the pictures are like individuals, little groups of people that we always stick with, people from our country or roommates, sometimes not even roommates or dorm mates, something like that. But then when it comes to UG4, it became more communal. We started to understand each other more, and we started breaking stereotypes. Because we all come here with so how we have stereotypes that now we think about it and it makes no sense. And sometimes like, why did I even believe it?